This video is sponsored by Cake Wallet, the easiest open source wallet to store Bitcoin, Monero, and Litecoin securely on mobile and desktop devices. When buying, selling, and exchanging crypto or trading for gift cards, Cake Wallet ensures privacy and security, giving you the keys to your coins. What's up, everyone? Welcome back to the Daily Zest. I'm your host, Randi Hipper, here again on a lovely Tuesday. I hope everybody is doing well today. I hope everyone is feeling the zest. We're here to educate people on Bitcoin, cryptocurrency, positivity, and freedom. Guys, we have so much going on today. I cannot wait to jump into the show, but of course, I cannot wait to say hello to you guys. If you are here, please make sure you say hello to me in the chat. Also, let's make sure we get 100 live viewers and 125 likes today. Make sure you guys are smashing these likes, subscribing, sharing the stream out with friends so more people know what's going on. And also comment again in the chat. Enter that poll that we have about Worldcoin. Do you like Worldcoin? Do you know what it is? Do you like Bitcoin and cookies? Please let me know in that poll. Also, please make sure you are checking out our lovely sponsors, Cake Wallet and Cipher. Links are in the live chat and in the description. Make sure you guys use that code missteencrypto or code Zesty for 20% off at Cipher. Use that link. That's the link that gets you the zest. Got you, geek. Got you. All right, guys, I want to say hi to everyone on TikTok, YouTube. Please say hello to me. We have Alexandra G, my girl. Good morning. We also have the other miner who said he's not here, but I don't know. I'm skeptical. But he gave a rose and a heart already before the stream even started. So thank you for the $2 in super chats. I appreciate it. We got Emma in the chat. We got Daniel Hernandez. Welcome. We got Randy. Taco Berry. Taco Berry is one of my faves too. One of the besties over there. Automatic Beats. Welcome to the show. We have our mining squad. Where's my mining squad? Chris Hanley. Hi. Nice to see you as well. All Set Miner. What's up, Crypto Carnivore, GM to you. My Crypto Space UK, let's do it. Yes, let's pamp it up. Let's go. We got Armani yarring in the chat. Good morning, Armani. Every time you guys see Armani in the chat, you have to yar, please. ENF, nice to see you as well. Oval Boar, what's up? Good morning to you. Crimson, what's up? Who else we got? We got Bullduck, we got Eric. Tuesday already. Yes, of course, it's Tuesday already. It's time to get some tacos. Please comment your favorite taco in the chat. We got Puddles, nice to see you. Puddles is so cute. My uncle had a dog it still has a dog. She's still alive, named Puddles, and so cute, like a little cuddly thing. So Puddles is an awesome name. Just gives me some good vibes there. So hello, Puddles. We got David. Nice to see David in the chat as well. Who else we have? Who else? The miners are with you. Yes, they are. Apparently, yes, there's that mining conference this week, right? And you're totally not supposed to be here, right? Hi, Michael Rice. What's up? Taco Berry's yarring in the chat. That's what I love to see. You guys are so amazing. Buenos dias to Crypto Whisper. Crypto Gumby, nice to see you. All right, welcome. Thank you guys for coming. I appreciate it. Again, if you haven't said hello to me, please say hello to me in the chat. Let's get 100 likes and 125 likes and 100 viewers. Let's get after it. We're gonna talk about the news. We're gonna talk about crypto. And let's get after it. You guys know I love my crypto bubbles. Like, right, Skeeter McGee? We love our crypto bubbles. We got some gainers today. XDC is up 17%. We got Maker, that's up 9.3. We got LDO up 2.4. Theta's doing all right. Theta, like, not a lot of people talk like, I hear about Theta, but I want to hear more about Theta. You know what I mean? I feel like they had like a cool ecosystem going. Olive is up 2.2%. As you can see, we still have pretty much like a little bit of red going on. Doge is slightly in the green by 0.9%, not doing too much. Pepe is still in the mix, though. Pepe is still kind of lingering. This is really interesting. Pepe still lingering around. You know what I mean? We also have for the week, we have Doge is one of the bigger gainers of the week. We still have some red here, so the altcoins aren't doing great. Even Bitcoin isn't even like, king right now. This is Bitcoin SV just chilling here. I was wondering why this was here. But even Bitcoin, you see actual Bitcoin down here, down 2% for the week. Just what's going on, Bitcoin? Bitcoin should be the star of the show. And maybe even Litecoin leading up to the halving. Now, we do have, again, let's jump into our charts. Let's not waste any time. We do have $29,246 Bitcoin, up 0.24% today. Still sideways as sheesh. What the? Yeah, that's how I feel. What is Bitcoin doing? We still have some green money flow. It's not crazy. It's not crazy. I'm standing. Yes, I am standing, Chris. I feel like it adds extra zest to this stream. I don't know. But we do have some green money flow here, slightly below the zero line. It's edging towards that zero line. I don't like that. And we even over the weekend had a dash of, sorry, that circle is not accurate. A dash of red money flow too. We have the VWAP that's heading down slightly. We do have momentum just shifting. It just seems like very meh. Very meh. It justifies the sideways trading because even when you had momentum at this point where it was like slipping down, it justified again sideways trading when we were dropping from 27.1 to like 24.8. And then we bounced back up, and that's when really momentum shifted really nicely, and that's when we saw some moves to the upside here. And this was like mid towards the end of June. Hopefully that happens again where we just have like momentum shift, have a nice move, but we have yet to see that point. We have yet to see. And I want to see stronger money flow. Like this is weak. Ooh, so weak. I don't know what's going on. I want to see some more buyers defending Bitcoin, especially around this level because we're edging towards that 28.4, which I'm not a fan of. However, again, we had some really nice money flow that was coming in January of this year. I just really wish we could return to that. Again, this is when we were kind of recovering from nap time. And again, nap time, if you forgot what nap time was, it was that iconic time. 15 to 17K, November to January, set to be the hypothetical bottom. And yeah, very zesty, very zesty. But now we're up over like what, 70, 80% for the new year with Bitcoin. As banks are collapsing, banks literally going insolvent, you have all these Chapter 11s going on. That does not stop Bitcoin. TradFi system is still in trouble. Money printer's still going burr. We have no debt ceiling basically right now. Bitcoin will always have a finite supply. It will always have a halving every 4 years, which is less than a year away at this point. So we are edging towards a historical event with Bitcoin, as always. But the volume, again, is justifying the means. Sideways trading. Bearish volume yesterday. Red candles. Now, again, I hope that 28.4 doesn't become relevant, again, because that was a resistance point that we were messing with throughout March, mid to early April. And we hit again, another resistance, 30.5K that we really couldn't break through. Now we're sideways trading here. If you think we could possibly bullishly engulf yesterday's candle and come out with a spectacular green day, please put green in the chat or a G. Or if you think we're going to have a red day, put an R in the chat or red. G or R, green or red. Whatever you feel like typing, whatever your fingers feel like pressing on the keyboards, let me know. Let me know. Again, we're just into the new week, so some things can happen. Mondays typically aren't the best days to trade if you listen to the traders. But we're kind of edging towards, we're in Tuesday, late Tuesday for other people in the world, heading towards that midweek point. So we're going to see hopefully some price action soon. Someone on TikTok is trying to troll. It's so funny. Honestly, Ethereum, I'm not happy below 1911 because that's like resistance. It was like we hit a wall. I think I'm just being dramatic. Like I'm literally just being dramatic. But because we're doing really good for Ethereum over the new year, right? Really can't complain. However, watching the sideways trading is hard. It is difficult. It really just puts you to the test, pushes you to your limits. Again, we got 1863 Ethereum down up 0.75%. Apologies. We do have right now switching over to that red money flow. Sideways trading. VWAP just hanging below that zero line. Momentum seems like it's heading down. What's going to happen next? I couldn't tell you, but I do know it's going to be zesty. I think there's a big move happening soon when they're sideways trading like this, when the news really isn't that nuts. Because, again, we have some things going on with Worldcoin. We have some things going on, but it's not crazy catalyst. And I think we're going to have a big catalyst for crypto soon. And I think, maybe Bitcoin and crypto is just going to move on its own because it does what it wants when it wants. It doesn't care about TradFi really at the end of the day. 1864 ETH. Hopefully do not hit that 1820 point again because we sideways traded there March, heavily in May, tapped it both in June. And then we're just hanging out here literally midway. But 1911 was another wall that we really have been messing with since April as well. Even just as much as we've been dealing with this 1820 level, we've been dealing pretty much with 1911. Just waiting for Ethereum to break out. If you guys are traders, how are you even trading this stuff? Like, you know, like on the daily, I guess maybe like you could try, but it has to be pretty like difficult. I would like to talk to some more traders right now on how you deal with just the choppiness on the daily. It's just pretty wild. We could take a gander, though, at Litecoin. Litecoin is amazing, chilling. Litecoin halving very soon, 8 days until the Litecoin halving. And it is kind of doing all right. We're doing all right. We're okay. $89.86 Litecoin. We're up 0.72%. We're just looking. We got some red money flow, sideways trading, just justified here, 100%. 100%, no doubt about it. We had a cup and handle that really played out. It looked beautiful. It was just like textbook. Beautiful. Now we're just falling below this resistance of $91, and I told you guys that's not what we want. That's not what we want. Because then we're almost giving back all of our gains from that like 30% day that we had back here June 30th. I don't want to give back those gains, guys. I really don't. I really don't. I want to be able to stay above $91 and above 96 and then head back to 102, close at 105, go for that 114. That's the plan. That is the plan. But again, plans don't always work out. And of course, this is what the market does. Just pushes you to your limit. People slept on Litecoin last year's $40 Litecoin. We're at $90 Litecoin now. We over doubled since last year for Litecoin. So for it to maintain this price action, despite a lot of the things that went on, despite Bitcoin's price movements as well, I don't know. Litecoin has been doing, especially it's sound money. Finite supply of 84 million Litecoins ever exist. Halving is happening literally in 8 days, 6 hours, 43 minutes, where the block reward goes from 12.5 Litecoin to 6.25 Litecoin per block that we could just send, receive seamlessly. Almost instantly. And speaking of Litecoin, what does it merge mine with? Dogecoin. If you are mining Litecoin, you get Doge as a reward. If you mine Doge, you get Litecoin as a reward. It's a beautiful item. Now we're up towards that higher 7-cent range. We're at 0.077 cents, up 3.8%. So it seems like Doge is still climbing here. We got some bullish volume coming in, which we've been waiting for. We've been staring at Doge for a while now, while we had that really intense red money flow. Momentum was really not on our side, to be honest. But we had this nice move on the VWAP, momentum shifting upwards. Green money flow is spiking. VWAP spiked as well. So again, we're doing pretty well here with Doge. Again, we had the 6.5 cent target that we just really couldn't break through. It was just really difficult resistance and relevant resistance pretty much since May of 2022. Rising back up now and heading towards our next target, which is 8 cents, which was another resistance, again, dating back to around that time in 2022 up until now. If we could break through this 8 cents, of course, our next target is 10. So we go for 8, hopefully wish for 10. And there's Doge, killing the game. And why am I talking about Doge? Of course, I always talk about Doge because it's merged mine with Litecoin, but also because it is going to probably play a big role in adoption when it comes to feasibility of sending money, decentralization, and of course, Elon Musk. Elon Musk loves the Doge. And why wouldn't he? It's ironic that something that was created as a joke might become something like a legitimate world currency. He wants Doge to become the world's currency, to be honest. And I think it's very interesting to see Elon Musk and what he's been doing for years in terms of banking, ingenuity. In 1999, he was actually talking about onlinebankx.com. Make sure you guys are smashing these likes. Let's get 100 viewers and let's get 125 likes. I see we got 80 people watching. Let's get it.
So this is an ATM. And what we're going to do is transform the traditional banking industry.
I do not fit the picture of a banker.
X.com, this is Julie.
Raising $50 million is a matter of making a series of phone calls, and the money is there. I've sunk the great majority of my net worth into X.com, which is the new banking and mutual funds company on the internet that I've started.
Big X.
Exactly. X.com.
I think X.com could absolutely be a multi-billion-dollar bonanza, because if you look at the industry that X is pursuing, it's the biggest sector of the world economy.
So this is an ATM.
But you look at that. 1999, Elon Musk was talking about X.com, which later became PayPal, which even Elon Musk says PayPal really went in the wrong direction. They're not doing what they're supposed to do anymore, especially because they were trying to bar people from actually buying things. And if you didn't do what they said, or if you have an opinion that they didn't agree with, they could just shut down your PayPal account, which I believe is still in the terms and conditions. Nonetheless, now Twitter is x.com. Type in x.com, it redirects to Twitter. If you guys check out your Twitter, you'll actually see the X logo. There was some thoughts that were thrown around by Elon Musk. Elon Musk said in a video previously that he believes that x.com could become half of the global financial system. He was also saying that you could basically take care of all your financial needs through X. Someone named John L. Rickman tweeted yesterday companies that changed their names, and he put obviously this on the list where you had X is Twitter. Elon Musk wrote, Twitter was acquired by X Corp both to ensure freedom of speech and as an accelerant for X, the Everything app. This is simply not a company renaming itself, but doing the same thing. The Twitter name made sense when it was just 140 character messages going back and forth, like birds tweeting. But now you can post almost anything, including several hours of video. In months to come, we will add comprehensive communications and the ability to conduct your entire financial world. The Twitter name does not make sense in that context, so we must bid to the bird. Now, guys, this is insane. He's saying that you're going to have the ability to conduct your entire financial world through Twitter. Even Twitter CEO, Linda Yaccarino, she commented and tweeted the other day a whole thread. Within that thread, she wrote, X is the future state of unlimited interactivity, centered in audio, video, messaging, payments, banking, creating a global marketplace for ideas, goods, services, and opportunities. Powered by AI, X will connect us all in ways we're just beginning to imagine. Elon Musk taking over the financial system using X.com, which is now bigger than he is saying Twitter was, because now he's expanding to video. It's going to be audio, messaging, payments, and banking. Would you guys use Twitter? Because now they do have licenses that they have acquired in 3 different states for money transmitter licenses as well. So they are preparing for that move. Again, guys, smash these likes, share this stream out with friends. Let's get after it. I want to talk about Worldcoin. Worldcoin really worries me. Worldcoin is something that is leading you into that universal basic income, leading you into giving up your freedoms, leading you to give up your self-sovereignty by giving away your eyeball, by giving away your identity, and controlling everything you do. Again, it's even an ERC20 token Worldcoin. So right off the bat, you know that it's not proof of work. It may not be the most decentralized thing as it is. There are a lot of privacy concerns within the account abstraction side of things, which Vitalik Buterin has actually supported. Account abstraction, which is where you give away your private keys to something like Worldcoin or Visa, where they could have account recovery, where they hold your private keys and you may have some access, but if you lose your keys, then they will recover it for you, which is, again, not the reason why we're in crypto. If you're in crypto, you want to be your own bank. You want to be able to own your own keys, not have anyone else have any control over your money or over your identity. On top of that, they will also want to do automated payments for you, giving up your freedom for convenience. We talk about our 3 inalienable rights almost every day on the show: life, liberty, and property. If you give up those rights using something like a CBDC or even something like this ecosystem, then we have nothing. Although Vitalik Buterin supports account abstraction, he's also expressing some concerns over Worldcoin, which is founded by the same person behind OpenAI and ChatGPT, Sam Altman, who also has had concerns expressed by somebody like Elon Musk, who said that he's really not for humanity. And Elon is known as a speciesist. So let's move into it. So again, Vitalik Buterin expressed his concerns over Sam Altman's Worldcoin. Ethereum co-founder Vitalik Buterin released a new blog post on Monday detailing his concerns over OpenAI CEO Sam Altman's new crypto project Worldcoin, which launched its mainnet this week. In the post, Buterin highlights 4 major concerns about the Worldcoin's user authentication system called Proof of Personhood, POP. Worldcoin claims it can authenticate its users without storing personal data or relying on a central authority. To obtain a World ID, users must scan their iris with a device known as an orb. Compatible apps, like Worldcoin's own wallet application, can leverage Worldcoin's network of authenticated users to tailor their services and root out bots. In his blog post, Buterin argues that the system has potential issues with privacy, accessibility, centralization, and security. He argues that first, scanning one's iris could potentially release more information than intended. For instance, if someone else scans a World ID holder's iris, they can run it against the Worldcoin database to determine, at the very least, whether that person is in the system. In addition, Buterin says World IDs won't be readily accessible to everyone, since getting a hold of an orb device can be difficult. And an orb is a hardware device, but Buterin alleges that we have no way to verify that it was constructed correctly and does not have backdoors. He added that the Worldcoin Foundation has the ability to insert a backdoor into the system, letting it create arbitrarily many fake human identities. He also expresses security concerns with Worldcoin, given that users' phones could be hacked and they could be coerced into giving out their iris scans. He said that there's no perfect solution to overcoming these issues. Quote, there is no ideal form of proof of personhood. Instead, we have at least 3 different paradigms of approaches that all have their unique strengths and weaknesses. Those 3 approaches are social graph-based, general hardware biometric, and specialized hardware biometric solutions, like Worldcoin. Worldcoin is really scary. He also said that it makes certain steps to make hardware that make it more superior to traditional identification schemes. But this literally looks like, if you take videos of places like maybe China, where people are walking the streets, or they have to go into a certain place, they have to scan an ID, or they scan your face, and they know who you are by just looking at your face. This is exactly just walking you into that. Oh, here's an orb. Here's some cool thing. Not only does it do that, but it also leads you again into what I was mentioning before, universal basic income. And it confuses me as to why, like, people maybe in crypto would support something like this, when that's the opposite of why we're in crypto, is to be your own bank. You're here to have freedom, not universal basic income. Well, I was taking a gander yesterday at Crypto Banter, and this is what Rand Nooner had to say about it. Let's check out his video.
They're incentivizing people. It's a very clever model. We actually used that model in South Africa when we had to sign up all the mobile users, and we had to get all their details. We used to have people in the low-income areas, and they were actually getting people's identification. It's the same thing. You get an orb. For everyone that you register, you make money. The model works on everybody registering all their friends, and eventually they build up this huge database of people. Again, 2 big use cases for this database. One is to be able to provide people with things like airdrops, income, universal basic income for free, money to buy. If we get into another pandemic and we need to give people money to buy food, you can just airdrop pretty much the whole world. That's one thing to do. Another thing is you've actually got a proof of identity that can distinguish people from AI. And I think this is a big concern. I don't know if you guys have seen how smart AI has become, but when I use AI now, and I see how AI can really mimic me, look like me, move its lips like me, etc. Doesn't have these big, beautiful brown eyes, obviously. But what it can do is it can actually hoax my bank into making them believe that they're actually speaking to Run. So very, very, very scary. And this actually solves the problem pretty well. This is not...
I'm not sure how much I could go off on that one, but universal basic income, why are you rooting for that? Oh, that solves a huge issue for the next pandemic. I mean, I didn't know there was going to be a next one. I didn't think anyone knew if there would be a next one, but apparently he thinks there's going to be a next one. And we should have perfect abilities to airdrop you universal basic income. What? Yes, I understand AI is getting smart, but there's a lot of better ways to do that. Thank you, Thirsty Aztec. There's a lot of better ways to be able to verify your identity that you are a real person without giving away your iris, without giving away your private keys. If you're in crypto, why? Why would you do that? If you have the platform like that, why would you root for that? I don't know. That left a lot of questions. I did comment about it on Twitter. He has yet to respond. I wonder what he would respond if he answered me, if he is a fan of universal basic income, if he really wants to have people give away their private keys, give away their iris for something that could potentially have a backdoor. Again, that doesn't align with the crypto fundamentals. I don't know. I would love his answer as to why he thinks this is amazing. But yeah. Nice to see everyone again. Thank you, Thirsty Aztec. I appreciate the super chat. Yeah, I don't know if I would touch this stuff. But the UK Information Commission is to make inquiries about Worldcoin. Guys, make sure you guys are smashing these likes, sharing this stream out with friends. UK Information Commission to make inquiries about Worldcoin. The UK's data watchdog, the Information Commission's Office ICO, will examine Worldcoin, a project again by Sam Altman from OpenAI. We note that the launch of Worldcoin in the UK will be making further inquiries. A spokesperson for the Information Commissioner's Office told CoinDesk, organizations need to have a clear, lawful basis to process personal data. Where they are relying on consent, this needs to be freely given and capable of being withdrawn without detriment. So again, you have to be able to enter Worldcoin, give consensually your information, and then be able to withdraw it. But again, you don't know if they have a backdoor to keep all your information. Worldcoin describes itself as a digital passport that can help holders prove they're human. The project already has 2 million users from its beta launch. The Worldcoin Foundation adheres to strict privacy guidelines and are continuing to assess local laws and regulations to ensure compliance, a company spokesperson said. With regard to GDPR, Worldcoin is fully compliant with all laws and regulation governing biometric data collection and data transfer, including Europe's General Data Protection Regulation. Yeah, just being a digital passport and taking your whole digital identity. Yeah, that's totally private. That's totally going to be compliant. I mean, listen, we know that CBDCs are underway, and this lines up perfectly with that. Yes, universal basic income. Gosh, what are we doing? Why are we not fighting back even more against Worldcoin and against what this movement is about? Guys, please be your own bank. Stick to the fundamentals of this space and you will be okay. Proof of work is also very important, and it's becoming more important now more than ever. However, Bitcoin, the fundamentals of crypto, being able to be your own bank, being able to hold your own money, be in control of where and when you spend it, where it goes, cross-border, to somebody right next to you. Everyone has the right to move information, which is what money is at the end of the day, is to move information instantly and seamlessly. CBDCs, things that control your identity, are the opposite reason why we're here. If you want someone to hold your coins, if you need account recovery, please stick with your bank, because crypto can't help you at that point. Anyone that tries to push you in a direction to say something that, again, you're giving away your iris, you're giving away your identity, you're giving away your private keys, anybody or any project that tells you to go in that direction is not here for the right reasons. Period. I can't even believe that. That's people in this space would represent that. Then why are we here? Then why are we here? It's such a joke. I don't know. Maybe I'm just crazy, but I really do love this space. And that's why I'm here, is because I want to be my own bank. I want to be self-sovereign. I'm not here to just give it away. We're fighting for it.
Universal basic income is for the lazy. I'm Gen 10 and one work for what I have. I work harder to get more. How is it that the younger gen think they are owed anything with no work? Present company excluded. Love your content.
Thank you, Elliot Locke, for the 20. That's so awesome. Pamp it up for you. Thank you. I appreciate it. Listen, I believe that maybe some people will be forced into universal basic income, people that maybe are impoverished now. And a lot of that, people not being fortunate right now is due to a lot of the people that are like the Federal Reserve, like the money printers, like the central bank, where inflation just goes up. We basically have no debt ceiling. And then people at the bottom are always the people that get hurt. It's never the people that have money that are the ones that are hurt. It's always the people that are constantly being set back. And that's who is going to be stuck with universal basic income. Just like FedNow, just like when they come out with CBDCs, they're going to push that towards people that are on food stamps and things like that really can't afford not to get benefits from the government. They rely on them, which isn't fair, but that's who they're going to push it on, and then that's how it spreads. And unfortunately, or fortunately for us, we're educated. We understand why we are in crypto. We understand that we have to be our own bank, which is why we're on this channel. That's why we're on this stream now, is to educate people and let people know that we have other options. We don't have to be confined in this box and be told what to do. People are going to get to a point where they're not going to be able to have money anymore. With things like Worldcoin that want to skew you into a universal basic income, with people on crypto Twitter that say they're for crypto, they're promoting universal basic income. There are going to be people like that. But at the end of the day, people are going to realize that they can't spend their money anymore and that they were really misled by these projects and by these people. So they're going to search for something that they could spend, something that they could own, which is why so many people in other countries that maybe aren't as fortunate as people in the US, like a first world country, are saying, oh, wow, Bitcoin is the answer. El Salvador proved that, said, we're done with fiat. We're still accepting fiat, but Bitcoin is legal tender here now. Even other countries where Bitcoin isn't legal tender, it's one of the top currencies there because people are actually able to trade it without permission, instantly, without intermediaries.
What soundboard do you use? Need one for my streams.
Armani, Yar, thank you. I don't know. It's a stream deck, if that helps. I'm not sure what model it is. I'm sure they have different ones, but it's just a little stream deck. So that's what I got. That's what I got. Oh my gosh, Uncle Jimmy is here. Hi, Uncle Jimmy. Hi, Echo. Move to you. Gary Gensler is here. Oh, Gary, I'm so done with you, bro.
Hucksters, fraudsters, scam artists, Ponzi schemes.
I saw someone sent me a chicken on TikTok. Thank you for that. Also, thank you for the heart me. I appreciate that too. Hi, Kenio. Nice to see you, man. Guys, we have 5 more likes and 5 more people until we hit 100 each. Let's get after it. We're going to talk about right now federal regulators. They want and they feel like they're needed for more oversight. Again, there's so much regulatory uncertainty in the U.S. that we're struggling to be able to find any answers for anything. Now, we don't even know what a digital asset is. They won't even classify what a digital asset is in this country, which is very confusing. It's like, how do you go after Coinbase? How do you name all of these token securities when you're going to have to prove that anyway? But then you're going to have to tell people what a digital asset is. It's getting down a slippery slope, don't you think? Federal regulators are needed for crypto oversight, says the U.S. Accountability Office. A report by the United States Government Accountability Office, the GAO, which was commissioned by Representative Maxine Waters and Representative Stephen Lynch of Financial Services Committee, has found that there's a significant regulatory gap for crypto assets and has suggested a whole-of-government approach to addressing it. Quote, no federal financial regulator has comprehensive authority to regulate the spot market for crypto assets that are not securities. A formal coordination mechanism for addressing blockchain-related risks, which could establish processes or timeframes for responding to risks, could help federal financial regulators collectively identify risks and develop timely and appropriate responses. The Treasury's Financial Stability Oversight Council has been tasked to lead the development of a unified approach for crypto asset oversight, as per a March 2022 executive order. Here's a little tweet here from the GAO, said blockchain tech like crypto could offer faster, cheaper financial transactions. But recent price crashes and bankruptcies have raised concerns about gaps in federal regulations that could put consumers at risk. One particular concern is that there's a major gap in regulatory authority over stablecoins, calling the U.S. financial regulatory structure fragmented, particularly with regard to standards surrounding reserve levels and public disclosure of reserves. The report argues that there's a need for regular audits and public disclosures of reserve assets and audit results for establishing a legal framework regarding redemption rights. When you have proof of reserves for the banks, let me know. That's probably all I'll say on that one. Where is the proof of reserves on the banks? That's the most important question I have. We also have a ban on CBDCs that might be coming through. Now, we know that, again, I ranted about CBDCs before. I'll rant about it again. They take away your rights instantly. Why would you support anything like universal basic income, CBDCs, something that controls your whole life? That is beyond me. I would never support something like that. I will never support something like that, which is why I love Bitcoin, which is why I'm in crypto, because I love freedom. Freedom is amazing. Being able to spend your money, receive your money, cross-border without intermediaries, actually being able to own something that can't be taken away from you, that's the dream, that's the goal. And that's where Bitcoin comes in. You have your cake and eat it too, especially if you're using Cake Wallet. Now, Congressman Warren Davidson calls to ban and criminalize central bank digital currencies. This is already happening in states like Florida, where Ron DeSantis signed into legislation to ban Big Brother's digital dollar, where he's criminalizing CBDCs, banning them in Florida, so you can't use the digital yuan or any central bank digital currency in the state of Florida. Warren Davidson, let's see what he has to say. U.S. Republican Representative Warren Davidson has spoken out against CBDCs, urging Congress to ban them and criminalize their development. In a July 23rd tweet, In a July 23rd tweet, Congressman Davidson accused the Federal Reserve of building the financial equivalent of the Death Star, stating that CBDCs corrupt money into a tool for coercion and control, adding Congress must swiftly ban, then criminalize any effort to design, build, develop, test, or establish a CBDC. Oh, shoot.
$100 for 100.
Jimmy!
Oh my God!
Thanks, Jimmy. You're the best. Uncle Jimmy coming through. $100 super chat. That's glorious right there. Thank you. Let's get 125 likes, guys. Let's get it. Oh my gosh. Woo! Wow, that was so awesome. That was so awesome. Thanks, Jimmy. Again, in a July 23rd tweet, Congressman Davidson accused the Federal Reserve of building the financial equivalent of the Death Star, stating that CBDCs corrupt money into a tool for coercion and control, adding, quote, Congress must swiftly ban then criminalize any effort to design, build, develop, or establish a CBDC, which has already kind of been done with Tom Emmer. He was putting forward some bills and legislation for this as well. And also, Tom Emmer co-authored the SEC Stabilization Act to replace Gary Gensler with Warren Davidson. So a lot of really cool things going on here. Davidson's comments came in response to a position advertised by San Francisco's Federal Reserve Bank for a senior crypto architect to work on a CBDC. This project, we also saw this listing on LinkedIn. We were looking at LinkedIn. They had a bunch of jobs for this. It makes a lot of money, though. responding to a comment from a Twitter user, Davidson argued that money should be a stable store of value and should not be programmable by any central authority. Quote, sound money should facilitate permissionless peer-to-peer transactions, which is Bitcoin. The Federal Reserve has been actively researching the tech for a potential digital dollar, but have not made any decisions on whether to issue one. The possibility of a digital dollar has stirred controversy in the country and is expected to be a key talking point in the upcoming presidential election. We already know on July 14th, Ron DeSantis said he would nix any central bank digital currency the day he became president. And he also signed a bill in May restricting the use of central bank digital currencies within the state of Florida. Tom Emmer has also been vocal over digital money, saying in March that a programmable CBDC could be easily weaponized as a spying tool to choke out politically unpopular activity. He also introduced what I mentioned before, which is the CBDC Anti-Surveillance State Act in February to halt efforts of unelected bureaucrats in Washington, D.C. from stripping Americans of their right to financial privacy. This was endorsed by Texas Senator Ted Cruz, who introduced his own CBDC blocking bill in March. The CBD ban is coming. The fight is here. And honestly, I think it depends on who becomes president next. We have presidential candidates, I should say, on both sides of the aisle that are fighting against CBDCs, Democrats and Republicans alike. So it doesn't even matter what side of the aisle you're on at this point. Crypto freedom is a bipartisan issue. There you go. Uncle Jimmy, you're now a mod. So we got a lot of things going on now. CBDC bans are coming. People want their freedom. People want to transact. They want to own something. And at least we have people in the political world that are feeling the same way. So if you have a presidential candidate that you're interested, that's interested in Bitcoin, comment who you like in the chat. No judgment, though. No one's going to judge you on your political favoritism or whatever. You know? Especially like, you know, Japan. They want to put out more Web3 promotion policies. They have a lot of things that they've been saying. Japan, of course, if you look at the Bank of Japan, they've been working on CBDCs for years in collaboration with the ECB. If you look at the Bank of Japan's website, you guys could take a look here. Bank of Japan, their approach to a CBDC, they've been working on it since 2017. Project Stella with the European Central Bank on distributed ledger technology. We already know. Japan's Prime Minister Fumio Kishida said that the country's annual broad policy outline includes measures to take user protection into account while also improving the environment for utilizing Web3 tokens and revitalizing the content industry. Kishida made those remarks in a recorded video broadcast at the WebX conference in Tokyo, which opened Tuesday, continuing the Liberal Democratic Party's embrace of Web3. The country's leader reiterated that Web3 is part of the new form of capitalism, referring to his flagship economic policy intended to drive growth and wealth distribution by focusing on innovation, startups, and digital transformation. A major Japanese company will announce the ambitious large-scale project that will create a valuable economic zone in the metaverse. The ruling Liberal Democratic Party's Policy Research Councilman Chairman Koichi Haguida took the stage just before Kishida's speech to lay out the party's stance towards Web3, saying that those unfamiliar with the industry should take an inclusive stance. Since last year, a handful of politicians in Japan have been working on policy for NFTs, stablecoins, and DAOs, and done away with an onerous tax requirement that drove the project founders away from the country. Japan is pamping it up. Japan is giving more clarity than a lot of other countries, so I'm excited to see what actually happens with Japan and see if anyone is really going to build over there. I mean, listen, if there's an opportunity, people are going to take it. I mean, why wouldn't they? If people right here aren't able to do what they want to do, promote what they need to promote, or build what they want to build, then they're going to go somewhere else, which is what we've been seeing a lot with other countries, like even Hong Kong. Hong Kong personally inviting people like Coinbase that are obviously U.S. native, homegrown in the US saying, hey, come to Hong Kong and operate here. Dubai doing the same thing. The UK even doing some of the same thing, even though those bros in the UK, they're a little cuckoo with their policies, trying to initiate a kill switch on smart contracts. Like, that's something I'd love to see actually happen. But I think crypto is just, and Bitcoin in general, is just too powerful to be stopped. And I think it's really important that everyone acknowledges that. Everyone acknowledges is that, hey, Bitcoin, you can't stop it. Bitcoin, you can't shut it off. There's not one person that controls Bitcoin. There's not one person that says, hey, you can't transact anymore like a CBDC. Because obviously, when you look at people or look at projects like Project Hamilton done by the Federal Reserve Bank of Boston, and the same person that's higher up in the Federal Reserve Bank of Boston is also the vice president or something to that degree for the FedNow people. So all of it is connected. Who's the trusted processor for everything? The central bank. Central banks, they want to control your life. You look at the Bank for International Settlements, they control 95% of the world's economy. And they're the same people who are unelected bureaucrats across the world with central banks deciding when money printers go burr and when you just can lose your freedoms. They're literally saying in a stream that they want to use AI. So when you integrate AI into CBDCs, they could predict where you're going to go and what you're going to do before you do it. And that way they shut down your money before you even get there. That's where this is all going. You have to protect yourself. You have to protect your wealth. You have to protect your time. You have to protect your value. What do I mean by that? You spend days, weeks, months, years accumulating your wealth, that fiat currency that you're saving in your bank account just for the past 3 years, for them to print more than 40% of our money supply, and you're the person that pays the price. You're the person that walks into the grocery store and eggs are $10 when they were literally $3 a few years ago, maybe even less. We have to stand up and take control of our wealth. Whoever has the money has the power. If we have the money, we have the power, and we cannot be stopped. And that's why Bitcoin is so important, to give people opportunity that they wouldn't have otherwise. Where are these likes? We have 99 people watching. Where's 100? Where's everyone in the chat saying hello to me? I need to know I'm not crazy. Everyone in the chat, comment. Am I crazy or am I not? Am I crazy or am I not? Put it in the chat right now. I have to see 125 likes. I don't know what's going on. I'm standing up today. Don't you guys see? I'm standing up today. I'm here giving you the energies. I'm giving you the energies. Brandon, it says, I'm not crazy, but I'm something else. I'm a little concerned about what that means. Uncle Jimmy said, I'm crazy, but I'm not crazy, but maybe a little nuts. I mean, I don't know.
Oh my God!
I think I am a little cuckoo. I will give you that. I will give you that. But I'd rather be cuckoo than boring. Anthony Crane, Matthew Miller. Matthew, so here's a screen telling you you're not crazy. Oh my gosh. Creighton, I'm pleasantly eccentric. Yeah? MK says I'm not crazy. We're all crazy, acting sane in an insane world. Yes. That's good. That's good. I'm a huckster.
Hucksters, fraudsters, scam artists, Ponzi schemes.
My heart. We need 6 more likes. Where is it? MRA Sigma says hello from the Netherlands. Well, hello, my friend from NYC. Hope you're doing well. Hope you're doing well. Welcome to the stream. All right, thank you, Sensei. Skeeter Goo. Fellow hucksters unite. Yes, we're uniting. We're hucksters. Jim Montgomery, crazy is the new cool. Then I must be a cool kid. I didn't know I was a cool kid. I've always wanted to be a cool kid. I think you guys are cool kids, but I don't know if I'm a cool kid. You know what I mean? Where's the 125? We need more and more like. Crypto Cajun, hello from Louisiana. Do you like Cajun fries from Louisiana, my friend? Crypto Cajun, I love Cajun fries. I love Cajun seasoning. I think Cajun is really good. Now I'm craving Five Guys. Yeah. I'll also put you on, if you guys are in NYC and you want a smash burger, please go to 7th Street Burger. They have a bunch of locations in Manhattan. Please go. Like, for your own health, go get a smash burger. It is so amazing. So amazing. We hit 125 likes. Let's pamp it up. Woo! Woo! Hi, Sir Lewis, Cosmic Comic. What's up? Elliot Locke again. Elliot Locke again. Why isn't it popping up? There we go.
You and Wendy are crazy, but we love you all.
Thank you. Thank you for the $2 super chat. Yeah, we're a little nuts. We're a little nuts. Wendy-O is awesome, though. Shouts to crypto, Wendy-O. Girl has always been killing it. Girl has always been killing it. Crypto Allah, hi, nice to see you. MetaMask always with the hype in the chat. Thank you guys again, everybody that came today. This was an amazing show. Guys, if you haven't yet, smash these likes, share the stream out with friends. Comment after this is over whether you think Bitcoin is going to break out Green Day or Red Day, whether you're a fan of X app or you want to keep it Twitter, how you feel about Worldcoin and universal basic income, like we would ever go for that. Guys, make sure, again, be your own bank. If you have crypto on an exchange, take it off. Be your own bank, self-custody. It's why we're here. Have a great day. Stay zesty. Peace.